Thank you for that, Tim. Well, in response to the SC House passing the bill that will remove the Confederate battle flag from State House grounds, the NAACP says it will soon consider lifting its economic boycott of the state. The NAACP says as it heads to Philadelphia for its 106th annual convention this Saturday, they will consider an emergency resolution to lift the boycott. The NAACP instituted the ban 15 years ago when the flag was moved from the Capitol Dome to the State House grounds. They were joined by the NCAA and the UAW. Well, the president of the NAACP said in part, today, South Carolina ushers the state and our country into a new era, one of unity and inclusion at a time of such profound tragedy. Then applauded the governor for her leadership and moral courage. Now, joining us today to weigh in on everything that has happened really in the last 12 hours is Dr. Leon Jeter with Benedict College. He's the chair of the Department of Social Sciences and Criminal Justice. And I guess we'll just take a deep breath first, take in really everything that's just happened, including that announcement from the NAACP that they could lift that economic sanction. What is your reaction to that? What would that do for the state to see that lifted 15 years later?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me here. I think, the NAACP should be commended for leadership. I think when you're talking about boycotting and economic sanctions, it hurts the entire states. When you're talking about jobs, when you're talking about development, talking about communities and families, the ability of South Carolina to create and to bring jobs into the state is a benefit for everyone. Taxes, education, schools, hospitals. So it would be an economic boom for the state going forward and really make South Carolina more competitive on a national, even a global market when we have that boycott lifted. So once again, I think the NAACP should be commended for that effort.
We'll see if the NCAA and the UAW then would follow suit should that be lifted. And then the historic moment. We've seen the impassioned leaders in the House and the Senate speak to this moment in history. From your perspective, what does this moment mean now and moving forward? What really has to happen in our state to be unified, as we've heard so many of them say?
Yeah. I would first say this is a great day for the state of South Carolina, for the people of South Carolina, and even a great day for our legislators. I think when you have a bipartisan vote of this magnitude, it speaks the will of the people. And I think going forward, that will needs to continue with dialogue, continue to have a discussion, because the idea is that the symbol coming down, but what still exists is what's in the hearts and the minds of people. And the best way to remedy that is to have dialogue, to have discussion. So as we move forward as a people in South Carolina, we do not, just because the flag is coming down, stop the discourse. We have to continue to talk, look at ways where we have a shared past. We will have a shared future. And the idea through conversations, working together, bipartisanship, will help us all.
Dr. Leon Jeter from Benedict College providing some perspective for us at this noon hour here, just about 12:14 on this Thursday. We have much more news at noon coming up on the other side of the break, so stay with us.